Hello, this is Feras. Today is the 6th of November, 6th November the 6th, Tuesday, 2018. This is number 11/6/2018. This is November. This is the 6th, and 2018, 3:25 a.m. Okay, this was the date. Let's say it right. Good. In the previous video, we did stop on starting the computer, and we did install Visual Studio the 2017. Okay, now this is the point of, okay, here's a computer, here's a sales agent, marketing agent, public relation agent, and a developer. Welcome, connect to all your developer services. Sign in to start using Azure Credit, publish code to private, get to stores. Well, sign in. What do you need from me? I think you need Microsoft. Okay. 754100544. Next. I think I remember the password. Yes. One number doesn't look right. 77541000544. Back. Do you need what? Start Visual Studio. Start. Blue, dark, light. I don't know. This one here. Start. I didn't know how to log in, but I have to create an account. I don't have an account on that phone number or an email. I don't remember. Anyway, get started. This is Microsoft Visual Studio, and this is Mobirise. And here's Mobirise. Now, why I'm amazed by Mobirise? Here's Mobirise. Why I'm amazed by this one? Okay. Now, when I get back to, I did close the www.richdad.com. Okay, financial education, triangle color thing. Okay, why I'm amazed by mobirise.com personally? Why? I don't own the system, as you can see. If you said Mobirise, I don't own the system. I don't own the chicken. Here's a chicken, and if I did keep the chicken for tomorrow and for the month, okay, and I kept take care of it daily basis, this chicken will give me daily basis an egg. Good. The quality of the egg, quality of the food. I'll give her the best food available. She will give me the best egg available. I will take care of her. She will take care of me, and I will have a better egg each time. She didn't give me any more eggs. I will eat her. Good. So and I will, like, it is old now, and she did give me more new small chickens, and these chickens did give me another chickens. Okay, and that's it. I have more eggs now. Okay, this one egg started to give me more than one egg, and the egg started to give me more chickens, and the chicken started to give me more eggs, and the eggs started to give me more chickens. Good, good. But do Mobirise is that chicken? Do Mobirise is that chicken? Do Microsoft product is that chicken? Good. So hold a little bit. These people here on the setup thing, if there's no Microsoft, the first chicken, okay, there's no Mobirise or other systems. Like, here's Windows application. I'm using Windows application. If there's no Microsoft and it's a framework, these people are using, I don't know which one. I think they did build it through Microsoft. I think so, or other application. But this Windows thing, let's suppose that they are Microsoft developers. I think they are Microsoft developers. I did see some of their faces, and this one looked like Microsoft. Good, good. But here's the situation. Now the situation, when we say, okay, this is where I'm going for the team. If you said 2018, okay, here's your team. Your team is your asset. Good, good. And you said, okay, here's another BI triangle, and that BI triangle for Microsoft, and the other BI triangle for Mobirise. So there's 3 BI triangles. Good. Okay, let's get that idea done. Here's this one. This is for Microsoft, and this is for mobirise.com. Okay, here's mobirise, here's Microsoft Visual Studio, and here's me. Good. I'm going to build a website here. Good. Microsoft, let's suppose that Microsoft Visual Studio provided this two product, exe file for Mac and for Windows, and exe thing for the setup file for Windows and the setup file for Mac. And here me, I'm going to create this folder. I'm going to create this folder. Now this is my egg, okay, and here's the other egg, and here's the other egg, okay, and there's the first egg, which is this thing. Okay, so where's the chicken? Just a second. Where's the chicken? And how Microsoft will get into the idea of, okay, you are going for community. Here's the chicken. Do you see the chicken? This is the chicken. Here is the chicken. This thing here. Here's the chicken producing me. I'm the chicken. You see that? I'm the chicken. Okay, here's me. Good. So this is the chicken, but actually this chicken doesn't do this. This chicken do this. 0 or 1. This is how the chicken operates. 0 or 1. That is the chicken is here's the idea. Our chicken did give something. Our chicken didn't give anything. Okay, now these things are going for 0 or 1, and this 0 or 1 is Windows, then this 0 or 1 is Visual Studio, then 0, like, okay, like if this is appear like this, if this appear like 0 1 1 0 1 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 1, okay, and like appear like that, okay, blah blah blah. Let's suppose this is 64-bit thing, okay, 0 1 0 1 0 1 1 1, this thing here, okay. Now this is the memory, this is the hardware level, okay, this is hardware, okay, let's say this is hardware level now, okay, we are in hardware level, okay, and this is the CPU now, okay. Now if I'm going to now, where's the chicken? Here's the chicken. The chicken is typing 0 or 1. Okay, now I don't know how, like, what is 0 and 1? What does this represent? 2 4 6 8. 2 4 6 2 4 6 and 8. I think 8 2 4. Okay. Oh, now it's math. 1 2 3 4 5. 8, multiply that by 4 by 5, 30. 32-bit. Something like that. I don't know. I don't know. Like if this is 8 1 1 2 3 4 5, something like that. 5 by 8, multiply 5 by 8. Why is that? 40. Multiply 4 by 8. 32-bit. 4 by 8. This thing here. This is 32-bit. Now today we have something called 64 8-bit. 64-bit. 64-bit. This is 32-bit. This is 64. Like this is a server. Like have more than 4 giga RAM. Okay, this have 4 giga RAM. Now this is a 64-bit thing. This is 64. This is 64-bit. Like the line is 64-bit thing. Okay. Now here's chicken is on. There's an egg. There's no egg. 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 There's an egg. And this is supposed to mean something. This is supposed to mean, maybe it will mean maybe it will mean a letter. Like for example 32, like this 32 will mean A, I think, hexadecimal Okay, let's get to that. Let's get to this idea. Okay, now we are clear that the egg is here. Good. We are clear that the egg, the one who's producing the egg, is the human being. Okay, he's typing these things. Okay, and this is the egg. There's no egg. If it is 0, this means that he did give an egg. It means 1. If it is 0, no egg. If it is here's no egg, here's 1 egg. Here's no egg, 1 egg. Okay, but just a second. Now to understand what is going on. Okay, here's Google. Bit numbering system. And letters. Okay, number system. What is an 8-bit? 8-bit. Here's the 8-bit. This is an 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. This is 8-bit. Numbering system. Now we are going for bit and bytes. Okay, now I think there's of numbers, representation of numbers, blah blah blah. Okay, show me something. Okay, here's a decimal number. Here's a hex, like this is 0. Number 0 in 4 bit is 0. This thing here. This is 4 bit. Okay, on this thing will be zeros. Number 1 is 001. This is 4 bit operating system. This is 4 bit operating system. This is like that. Number 15 is F. Like here's the decimal number. We know 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 1, and 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5. Okay. I have an egg, 0. Okay. I have 1 egg, so 0, 1. Okay. I have 2 eggs. Why are going to type? Well, they said you are going to type this. I have 3 eggs. Why I'm going to type? They said okay, you are going to type this. They said okay, I have 4 eggs. I have now 4 eggs. Well, I'm going to type. You should type this. I have 5 eggs. Well, I'm going to type. I'm going to type this. 6, 7. So there was a numbering system. They call it binary system. Okay, but 1-bit binary system is 0 and 1. This 0 or 1. I will have 1 bit. This is the 2 choices. Okay. What do you mean now? Like, let's get back to Microsoft. Well, let's get back to Microsoft. Microsoft. Good. Listen, I have an idea, and that idea is about hardware. That is a computer. The dream is about, do you see this paper? Now it's virtual. Good. And that virtual is a black screen. This is the first word. You see this? It's a black screen. Microsoft did come to the world and they created this graphical user interface. So the computer was this thing. Okay, if I type here 01 to you, this is normal. Like okay, 01, 01, 01, 01, 01, 01. Okay, you don't expect to see some image, right? Okay, if I said okay, Microsoft here said something. They said okay, listen, you can download his Visual Studio. If I said download for Windows Community version and say no thanks, and they said okay, C++ console application, this is a console application. This is the first, like if I want to reserve a ticket from Connecticut I didn't say it right, to New York. No, it's close to like he will go with the bus. I don't know if he's faggy. Like it's close, man. Go with the car. I will go with the airplane. I'm going with from Connecticut to California. Okay, reserve me 1 ticket. They will type here. Okay, this is the system available for them. Like this is the old system. So here's somebody who's using that. If I said okay, I want to have $100 from my bank account. Okay, what do you think? This thing. Good. So there's some companies that they are really old, really old. Like he wants, like I'm going for the ATM. Okay, here's click here, this button, this button, this button. After that we have like behind that this can work here. Like he want to tap. Okay, 100. When you start to tap things, okay, started to become colorful thing. The screen now is colorful. That used to be black and white. It used to be Chinese behind that. In Shenzhen, you would write your amount of Berber, like the amount of the money you want on a Berber, and you would give it to the man inside the ATM. Okay, this is really an update to that situation. Okay, I want $15. He wants 15 US dollar. Let's just a second. Let's just to check a little bit. Here's the egg typing. Where's that? 15 US dollar. Okay, let's type 111 so the computer understand. Okay, $15. He wants 15. 111 minus 111. Okay, next. I want more than that. I want minus 1111 minus 1111. Okay, this means $30. Okay, I mean I need more. Good. So there's the and, there's the combination, there's so the RAM now started to look better. Like from this, here's 4-bit. I think they are going in 4-bit presentation. Yeah, I don't know, I have no idea. Okay, but this 0101, what is the number? 0101 0101. This is 5. This is 5. I'm typing 5 here. All this typing 5. No, to the point here. 10. Oh, here I did the type. This is 5. This is 5. This 1008 1. Just a second. No, here. Where did I tap that? I did type it here. Well, this was 5. This equal to 5. This equal to 5. This equal to 0100. 0100. This is what the computer. I don't know how people tell the computer is really smart. I don't know. Like the computer is really smart. No, this is what really the computer is doing. Well, 010. Okay, let's find it. It's 5. Okay, this is what the computer is really doing. Is this stupid to you? Like if I'm doing this 0101 and said okay, this is 5, and I said okay 010, I said 5. Is that me being smart? 0100 is 4, and 1010. Find 1010. 10 is 10. It's an A. Okay, let's get back a little bit. And if I said okay 1010, it's an A. Okay, an A. This is hexadecimal, like 9 A B C D E F. Okay, this is the invention of the 0. They said okay, hexadecimal. Forget about the Indian who did say okay, there's no triangle, there's no angles in this thing here. Okay, this one, like this represent no angle. This one angle, like if you did look to that number here, these two, these are Arabic numbers. These are Arabic numbers, and this represent how many angles, because this is an application for building buildings. Like this is developing buildings. Okay, this thing about building things. Okay, and here's some Indians said okay, this dot, he did go with the dot. He said okay, dot, this thing have no angle, right? It's a 0. Good. Then he said okay, now these are, no, this is not, these are the Indian numbers. This is how they did, he did describe. Oh, this is still the English numbers. Okay, this is still English. Can I type it? Yeah, here still typing English. Okay, anyway, so these are the Arabian numbers. These numbers here are the Arabian, and then to this point this is the English letters. Okay, so 9 A B C D E F. This is there are no communication between the Englishman and the Indian man, and they spend a lot of time looking for the red Indians. It's very simple, like it's logical. They say okay, A B C D E F. They didn't find the red Indian. They were looking for the red Indian. Now let's get back to the idea that computer is really smart. Okay, I did type this thing, it's 5, this one is 4, this one is 10, this type number is 10, this number is 10. Okay, just a second, just a second, just a second. Okay, these are numbers, right? Right. For example, 32 is this number here. 32 is the letter A. They said, okay, number 32 is the letter A. Okay, just a second. We call that, okay. We have numbers from 1 to 15, and we have this table. Good. Just a second. Let me get back here to the notepad so we can have this information from this view here and this view here. Good. Okay. We are on the point of that the chicken here is the human being typing. The chicken here is the human being typing. If I have a chicken, tomorrow morning I will have an egg. This egg might be, I will eat it. More eggs. I don't want to eat eggs today. What I'm going to do with it? Okay, let's make it a chicken. Okay, it's a chicken now. I have 2 chickens. Okay, this is 2 chickens. So they said this number. Okay, good. If I did type this means I'm doing virtuality. I'm doing virtuality. How this is virtuality? Just a second. Just a second. This number is a draw. 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 Who did it draw this for me? The computer. This a draw. Like here's somebody looking to this draw. Okay, here it is. I have things on the computer. Okay, some of it are on, some of it are off. This means all of you are off. This location is like plus 5 volt, minus 5 volt, and within that there's something like how like this thing here, how many volt? I can read this voltage thing, right? It means something for me. This have 5 volt, this have minus 5 volt, this have 0 volt. Okay, this is 0. This 0 volt. This have plus 5 volt. Okay, this is 1. Okay, now this have blah blah blah. I don't know. This thing have 0. This thing have 0. This one have plus 5. This location have 0. Okay, so there's 4 locations here. This location is with 0 volt, 0 volt, 0 volt, 0 volt. This location here with plus 5 volt, or maybe minus 5. I don't know. It depends how you did build it. Okay, and these locations, these 3 locations are 0 volt, 5, 5, 5, 0, 0, 0, 0, 5, 0, 0. Okay, now I started to recognize that by the voltage. I can read that. Okay, if these thing, okay, this number is a 3. Draw this thing. So it's an if statement. So as you can see, to understand all of that, if statement. Just a second. So the basic thing here, we are going for if statement, right? This is programming. Now this chicken, which is a human being is writing if statements. If it is this thing, if it is this thing, this thing, this thing, this thing. Now if you did both this thing, and you like, okay, here's what I'm going for. Okay, Google. This is how I do remember things. ASCII code. Something called ASCII code. Okay, ASCII code. Here's ASCII code. Here we go. Okay. Until 15. There's hexadecimal 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and they did reach 9. Okay, here started to say, okay, we believe the Indian do exist. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. What is this? 10, 11, and 1 F. Okay, this is like, okay, this is how many bit? 4 and 4. This is 8 bit. Like this. Okay, we'll go for 8 bit. So this is the solution on 8-bit computer, like the 70s computer. Now I believe here they started to tell to say to Bill Gates, you are crazy. Okay, now here's the letter. This is the symbol. Now there's more letters. There's the A. Where's the A letter? Each letter here represents something. Here's that. Here's the capital A. If I set this thing here to the computer, okay, if this thing, okay, draw this thing, okay, I'm now going to communicate with the screen. How the screen is going to draw this. This is the challenge for the screen. Good. We are going to sell that screen for customers, for indoor customers, for home. Okay, now this is the capital. It's mean in numbers. The capital A is 65, which is, what is 32? 32 is the space. Oh, the space. Oh, 32 is the space. Okay, 65 is the capital A. 65 capital A. How about the small a? Small a is 97. Small a 97. All these draws. Do you see these letters here are a draw? On a, like, bring a piece of paper and a pen. Type A. You are drawing, right? Write number 1. You are creating one angle. Type number 2. You are creating 2 angles. 3 angles. 4 angles. Okay, here it is. Draw it. New one. I'm going to type number 5. So here's 5. Okay, and I will count something. Here's 5 to the point, and they have something here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and they will say this thing here. 5. Something like that. Here's one angle, an angle, an angle, an angle, an angle, and 5. Okay, how about number 6? Well, okay, they said okay. Number 9. Okay, just a second. Here's number 9. Okay, is this number 9? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Where's number 9? Here's number 9, right? Okay. 4 and 3. I believe this thing will be number 9 here. There's some angles on this thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then what? There's something like the draw. Like, is that number 9? Yeah, something like that. You will count. Oh, number 8 will look like, okay. I have no idea, but I do remember. Like, I do remember things. It's barely. I'm good at it. I'm good at numbers. Do you see this? Here's number 8. Like, this is a rectangle. This thing here is 8 angles. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, they said okay. Number 1. They will say okay. Here's number 1. You will have number 1 like this, as one angle. I don't know how they did type it. Yeah, here's number 1 as one angle. Here's the angle. Okay, number 2. They said okay. Here's number 2 angle. Oh, this English. Yeah. Number 3. Yeah. I'm typing in another number 3. Here's number 3. Number 4. 1, 2, and 3. Number 4. How would you type number 4? Here's number 4. I'm really good at math. Unbelievable at math. Here's number 4. Okay, this is a draw. Here's number 5. As you can see, if you said okay, you will go from this pixel to this pixel, and you will go from this pixel to this pixel and draw this, and this pixel to this pixel and draw this, and this pixel to this pixel and draw this. You will end with this character. And if you said okay, so this number 8, he will go from this pixel to this pixel and this pixel to this pixel, and he will change the color from here to here, and we go here like that, and he will start again from this point, and we go to this point, and we'll draw, and he will go that and draw, and we go that, and he will have an 8 number. Good. And if you are going to follow number 1 to create number 1, you do this and you do this. And if you're going to write an A letter, you will have this is hard. Okay, let's type it. Here's the function. Here's an A. He did that draw for me. Here's a B. Okay, I did type B. On the keyboard, I did created a voltage here. I did make that voltage on, and operating system did handle the event location here, a letter L, okay, capital L. Now what did happen? Mr. Computer went to that thing. He said he's going to tab number A, right? If it is A, this means the keyboard like if it is A, the voltage is this thing. If it is A, this is the voltage. Like here's from the keyboard, this thing is going to go for them. This value here. Okay, there is more than one cable. I have no idea. Okay, but that is the idea. Good. Now let's get back here. What? Somebody with numbering system, and he's yeah, here's this 100 pin thing. I will have euro sign with this pin as a hexadecimal, as octo. I didn't pass this in school, to be honest. But let's get back here because I do understand it now. Okay, I should pass it today. Good. Now, so if you said, let's get back to the BI triangle. If you said, okay, where's the asset now? The asset is still the human being, but the human being now, he's typing, and he started to have some systems like the screen, like the keyboard, like the hardware. Okay, he built that systems, and within that system there's some software going for this table and drawing. Okay, then what? Then okay, they created this thing. Then we started to have some Windows. This is Windows. Good. At some point they said, okay, Windows, do you see this improvement? It is ours. We said, no, it is not yours, because we can type this thing. Same story. They created another operating system. They started to have people coming to support them. They start to have the community thing. There's a product now. What you see as Windows, what you see as Linux, what you see as Ubuntu, what you see as blah 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 is somebody who's drawing. Somebody who's drawing, and the computer is really smart. Okay, it's smart. He do draw. Okay, do you see this draw? Same story. He said, okay, draw here, make this light here. I don't understand that the computer is smart. I can't get the idea that the computer is smart. No, it's not. It's a dummy thing. The most dummy thing that I have. They have artificial intelligence. I did meet them and they are stupid. I did see them and they are stupid. I did watch them and they are stupid. I didn't. Here's a production, and that person is an academic, or that person is a professional, and he's in predicting things that like here's somebody that created an artificial intelligence thing to tell you hi. Well, go to your son and say hi. He's smart. He will reply with hi. You will tell him to sit down, to calm. I believe in a human thing. Okay, and when it comes to somebody telling me, okay, we did in communication level created a chat sales artificial intelligence thing before 2008 or after 2018. What do you mean? And I don't know what I'm talking about. You know what you are talking about. Good. Okay. Now let's get back a little bit. What is the chicken here? If you said, okay, in technology world, what is the chicken? Well, your team is being other people asset. The team now, do you see the team? The team is other people asset. How is that? They are going to invest in themselves every 2 years. They are going to invest in themselves every 2 years. Good. For Microsoft, your team is not your asset. Your production team is not your asset. They create a product for me. They are not your asset. Why? Because it's 2017, it's 2019. I have to get myself educated now. let's get here and show you that. I have to get myself educated. Ozus or div or operation. Now I'm not. You see this? If you said these words to me and I work for you, I have no idea what you are talking about. Build your first app in 5 minutes. Now I want to build something. Start page, new project. Okay, it's a new project. I want to do some web application. Okay, blank application, mobile, WF, Windows application, console A. No, I'm looking for web application. Where's your web application? Windows desktop, Android, Apple TV. I did downloaded the web application. Don't lie to me. Resend. I'm looking for the web. I did install it. Here's all. Get started. Windows web. Here's the web. ASP.NET Web Core Application, .NET Core Application, or ASP.NET Web Application. What is different? Project template for creating ASP Core Application for Linux and Mac using for this one here. You can create ASP with MVC forums or web API used and other API application and other any for ASP.NET Web Application. This is me, the old people. Oh yeah, this is me. Good. This is me. And the framework is 4.61. What is the difference here? Like, this is the host now. If I said 4.61, I will change the infrastructure. I will change the hardware. This is the host, the domain, the integrity thing. Okay, here I will be aware what you click. If I said .NET Framework 2, like, listen, these servers are really old. Okay, we will give it to you for free. Take it and go. Create refrigeration and open. Empty web forms, MVC, web API, single page application. This is HTML file. I'm going for testing IDs. Web forms, add folders. No, I will click this. I have no idea what you are talking about. Creating project web application 1. Okay. Now this somebody here is supposed to. Where's the mobirise? Mobirise. Okay, mobirise. Okay. Now I'm going to draw. Just a second. Do you see this draw here? I want this draw. This is draw. Okay. This is 0 1's output. Okay. All of this is 0 1, and there's a degree in 0 here. And this if statement thing. Is it on? Is it off? Is it on? How much it's on? And if that funny for you, like this thing here, how much it is on? Okay, and which on? Like this is RGB 255 red green blue. This is 255 a little bit of 5 maybe, and other I don't know, like, and 5 and 0. I have no idea. RGB red green blue. This is red. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Now, now what? Okay. Now what? Well, I did forget what I'm going for. Okay. Is it this on? Like this is really on, and that thing is computer is smart. And this thing is really computer is smart. No, it's not. Just an if statement. Good. Now let's get back a little bit here. Now where's the application? Well, I don't know. Create some. Oh, here's the logo. I have a new logo. Web application overview. Connect service. Build your app. Connect to Azure. I don't know what is this. I have no idea. This means the cloud thing. Learn your IDE. Get started with ASP.NET. Go. No. Connect, publish. Where's the web application? Server Explorer. This is Server Explorer. Toolbox, Solution Explorer. Where's your index page? Global ASX package. There's no there's an empty thing here. Connect web application. This is web application. Here's the code. Okay, this is written on what? Using which language is this? What he did big. just a second. C sharp. This is C sharp, I think. Yeah, C sharp. Starts up with C sharp. Configure authorization.app. Okay, where's your user interface? I should see the HTML file, Solution Explorer, Team Explorer. Do you have like startup.cs? Like, where's the packages, scripts? Oh boy, all of that. Well, amazing. Connect services, references, application data, application start. Now this is the C# application. Okay, can I add an HTML file? Build, rebuild. Okay, let's save it. Build. Then I will understand what is going on. Build it. As well. Let's see what is your output is. This is done by C sharp. This is ASP.NET, ARIO.NET and C sharp. Come on. Build success. I want to see it. IS Chrome. Oh, run. Oh, now that it is running. Localhost 49379. So this is the IIS. I want to see the page. That is the coding, like 1 2 3 4 5, and that is 5 number, like one idea to HTML CS login. Oh, here's that. Now this is the website. Okay, so where is the, he did build this. Okay, I want to see this. Okay, where's your application? This is the startup. These are the code. This is the coding. But where is? Just a second. I want to see. New career. Blah blah blah. I want to have access to the user interface. Context. Where is that? Should be up here. Solution Explorer. Where's the system, man? Toolbox. There's no toolbox. Should be to some toolbox here. View. Let me remember this thing. View. Now this is dealing with Microsoft. Solution team, server, cloud, bookmarks, class, code definition, object browser, outbox, dice list, toolbars, full screen, navigation, and as I remember, there's a code, and this is the code. Now forget about this. And there's the package. Good. And here's the project. Good. Now I want to see web application. Here's the web application. Properties. Here's the properties of the web application. Build. Okay. Where's the HTML files? There's some HTML. Global ASX. Startup. Okay. Now I'm handling the customer configuration. Like now I'm handling the customer the user events to the web page. Okay, but I want to build the user interface. Drag and drop thing. I don't know. Models. This is C sharp. This is code. Font. This is font. Controls. CSS. Bootstrap. There's some. This is good. Okay, but where is the code? Okay, just a second. I will know where's the code. It did annoy me, man. Desktop. Where's the document? Edit builder here. Visual Studio. Thank you very much. Where's the project? Add a texture. Backup. Start pages. No. Oh, I'm looking where on the bad, not on computer. Localhost. Where's localhost? Localhost. C. Program files. IS. Micro web deploy. No. Web deploy 3. Where's the project? English. Okay, where's the project? Okay, let's build it and I will see where it is. Where's the folders? There's files. Okay, I can't see it. I have no idea. No, in other words, I can't see it. and I can start coding when I want to. HTML Explorer, Solution Explorer. Okay, it's in location, user web app, application, but this is not the server application, web application. Okay, users, Lenovo, source. Okay, see, users, Lenovo. Where's applications? What did it tell me? It said sources. Where's the source? Do I have any source? Get back a little bit in Lenovo. Where's the word S? Source. His source. What was web application? Web application 1. Here's the web application 1. Where's the HTML file? Get back. Packages. Bootstrap, jQuery, Microsoft application. Okay, I want to build the application. How to build it? Oh boy, there's a lot of files. On security, blah blah blah. Boy, web application. Here's the bin. Oh boy. Content. Bootstrap. Controls. Views. Home. Oh boy, here it is. Thank you very much. Views. It is. They call it views now. Here's the account. Home. Okay. Now I understand. Good. Okay. Manage. Add phone number .cshtml. They call it .cshtml. And index.cshtml. Okay, just a second to understand what these people are doing. Okay, now I understand. There's something called the views. No, okay, now here's a folder. Now this is the folder that we are building. Oh boy, this is unbelievable. Okay, here's the desktop, here's the computer. Now that was automized, like everything is automatic. And source and robes and web application, we are done here. Okay, as you can see here, you can have this, and as you can see I have a project here. Okay, here's my project, website designer, and this website designer, if I'm looking for it, here it is. It's invalid. How is it decreased? Invalid. Why is it invalid? Here it is. Publish it. Yeah. There it is. How this is invalid? Now, tell me this invalid again. How is it? It is invalid. Why it is invalid? I can change the folder name. Site designer 2. 1. Publish. Why it is invalid? I want. Now here's the thing. Here's the project. Here's my project. Okay. Now this is like, this will build a website, and this is building a website. This building a website. But here's something. Now we are looking to the Google help, to the browser help. Like we are in run mode. Okay. But this is what I'm looking at. Okay, this is what I'm looking at. Like as a developer, this is what I'm looking at. Open web. Something here a little bit. Looking at. I can open it now with Microsoft. Okay, here it is. That is the code. This is the HTML code. Okay. As you can see, index.html and here index.cshtml. Okay, if I did build it as here, now we'll see the manage and index, and here's some analysis here going on. He said login user login as you can see, this is dynamic now. Like this is application home name, and here's the home. This is the home API register ASP.NET Web API and application name to log in. Okay. Now I believe there's something. Okay, he said manage. Oh yeah, he was here. Okay, how am I going to run this? This is the login page, home and index. What is the home page? Oh, okay, I have to log in. Good. As you can see, this is the job of website designer. Well, now I get back a little bit. Okay, we are done with that. Okay, here's a folder. Here's a folder. Did you see the pane? Did you see the pane? Here's the pane. Create awesome mobile friendly websites. Do you see this? No coding. This thing here. Good. Now I'm somebody who's familiar, supposed to be familiar. I'm familiar with 2003, 2000. Oh boy, it's 2018. I'm familiar with 2003, 2008. Good. I didn't see this. Like it took me a little bit. Do you see the amount of folders here? Now let's see that here. The amount of folders. Here's some folders. Okay, bootstrap, blah blah blah. Okay, but here's some amount of a lot of folders. Why this thing here? Why is this amount of things available here? But there's something here. They are typing that. There's the at. There's the moment. And this is done by JavaScript. This is JavaScript. You see this code here is C#. C# code. This coding here is C#. Now let's see some. Just a second. If I want to click at something, I want to make it a website working at. How am I going to do that? If I said, okay, this button is the propriety thing. Properties. Web. Like it's tool property. Build event. Application. I don't know. Just a second. I do remember that this is Microsoft solution for building websites. I do remember something. Create a new project. Let's see this. No, ASP.NET. I didn't decide the language, programming language. If you did notice, I didn't. A new solution. This is web application, and I didn't decide the language. He decided that I'm going for C#. What if I'm going for VB? What are you going to do? Previous versions. ASP.NET for all of these are Visual C#. Really? Well, you didn't tell me that. Visual Basic, Console. They said okay, Visual C++, like okay, Web, and they said Apple Cloud, Test, and all of that is C#. When I did big C#, when I did big C#, when I did big C#, I did big community. I did big community. So community is C#. I have no idea. Okay, continue. Let me see the options here. Okay. Oh, I wanted to say something here. Yeah, this is website designer. Something called website designer. Site designer. And this is something called web solution developer. Web solution developer. Web solution developer. What is the different command? What is the different? Well, okay, it's the same plan. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I think. Okay, let's idea. We have an idea. Okay, and as a pain, idea for solving the pain. Solving the pain. Okay, I don't know which the pain. So idea. Good idea. Second, we have structure. HTML. Third, we have animation. CSS file. File. 4, we have animation CSS file. What else? Structure, animation. Oh, design. This is design. Sorry, this is design, and we have animation. This is JavaScript, and we have programming. Okay, programming file. Good. Now, as you can see, if I said debug here, cancel. Okay, he decided that. If I said okay, here's the solution, and Google Chrome. Okay, and I said okay, debug it. This is the port that this system is available on it. I have no idea what is the password and username here. Registered as a new user. Hometown, password, confirm password. Huh, you suggested password? Is this a suggested password? Wow. You don't have to remember it. I have to provide this information. Okay, here's the home. Okay, application name. Good. Now why? Just a second. Why Microsoft would do that? Like, what is the difference between web solution developer and website designer? Just a second. What is the difference between a website? There is something here. Is this a website? Is this a website? Okay. Is this a website or this a web solution? Web solution. What is the difference here? To access this, you have to pay me. Access. Okay. Now Microsoft here directly they didn't tell you anything. Okay. Do you see this building here? That's it. Suppose you know what you are doing. This means you have an email and password. You are going to use my system. Here's the home page. You can't enter it. I think I should enter something. Or I have to. I don't know if this is my mistake. No, this is the system. I want to change it. I want to change the system. I'm going to do. Stop debugging. Okay, I have to go to views. This is manage. Okay, and this is home. This is account. Forget password. Oh, all these are ready. Forget shared. They are looking better. Look how you okay. Huh. Ah boy. Okay, here's the home. Okay, here's the home, and this is the index. Home, and here's the index page. Script render back black bundles. Script bundles. Where's bundles now? I said my bundles. Where am I going to find bundles? Results, scripts. This is JavaScript. Boy, there's a lot of things. Okay, providers. Application author provider. Really? I do understand. If you have no idea what you are seeing, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay, but I want to change. Do I have to type something here? Okay, let's put this here a little bit. Float. No. Second. Auto hide. Okay. Now usually Now this is like, this is what suppose we to see, like here's header and a paragraph is free blah blah blah, your information text is into your, okay. Now this is what I supposed to see, but I can't access to this page. They didn't provide me any access to this page to the point because I didn't create any account. And if you said okay account, here's databases, I'll figure out if we have something here like SQL database. Do you have any database for the project? Don't? Okay. LSB is a free framework. Okay, here's header, paragraph, your information, header, paragraph, header, paragraph. Okay, hosting. This is the product. So this, now he started to use a class. He started to use a class, and he did call this lead. Okay, here's the call to action. He did both the call to action to paragraph, and these are the class row, column MD5. This is done by Bootstrap, so he have Bootstrap here. And the question is, if I'm going to do this dynamic, if I'm going to add a button, usually I can drag it and drop it. Where's now that thing? View, tools. Toolbox. Where's toolbox? HTML. Oh, thank you very much. Okay, Bootstrap snip. There are no usables. Okay, input image. Okay, if I'm going to add an image, am I going to add it here? Okay, here's an image. Okay, this image have an attitude. Oh, that's how I'm going to drop things. But I'm going to see it. There's another view. Must be another view. I don't know. Is this a drag and drop thing? Now, just a second. This is I think. Now, as you can see, these are files. This is a text. This is a text. This is a text, and this is a text. Okay. Now, when we say okay, we were talking about who got the egg, me, you, blah blah blah. Good. Do you see this amount of work? You will add to that amount of work, like to all of that thing, talking, and you will reach that level to the point that you are in production, focused in here. Like this is the idea, like you are blah blah and you are focused here. Details. But I think I should log in to that bullshit. Okay, now team diagnostic tools. I don't believe in Team Explorer, not the team application. No. Okay, that. Okay, view, not the team view. Windows. No. View. I want to see Solution Explorer. Okay, and put it here. Here. Oh, here, man. Duck here, duck here. Come on, no. Here, and you should like. I click you get back. Yeah, I click you just get it. Okay, this is the solution. This is the folder. This is like looking here. This is looking here. Application. Do you see all of that? This is all the things, but my HTML is here. Here's the home. Here's the index file. But here is the CS HTML file. ASP.NET web page. Oh, okay. Okay. Now, if you are familiar, now I don't know if you are familiar or not. Okay. Things are okay. To this point, and a little bit of this point, web designer is going very well here. like if you are dealing with this thing, and listen, I'm a web designer and I have $0 income. Good. Now to the map. Now this is the situation. Now this is what really map 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 dot Google thing. Now this is really the situation. And just a second, this is the United States. Here's somebody who's going to test idea. If somebody said to me, listen, United States is open for businesses and testing ideas, okay, I don't have the luxury to be fucked by you. I really don't have the luxury. If I did learn this, okay, here's somebody from Microsoft is teaching me that. Let's see Microsoft here. Here's somebody who's having a career through Microsoft, and I said, okay, I said web application developer training, okay, to deal with that Microsoft said for MCSD. This is me. This doesn't develop like this years ago. We are sure the page cannot be. This is years ago. I know that. Courses, like this is the new thing. Okay. Loading web development courses. Loading. C# fundamental for absolute beginners. Like this me, somebody who's new to this thing. Okay. Playlist. Okay. Absolute C#. Why would okay, you will reach ESB, and after reaching that you will go with that. I want to pay you something. I want to see that. He's giving a training. They are giving the trainings. Just a second. This is unbelievable. Like you really gave the training information, course information. Introduction, creating your first C#. Oh my, yeah, you reach the level of everybody's teaching your material but you. Where to go from here? Learn how to declare as array, blah blah blah. Now C# grammar. Okay, this is a waste of time concept. To the point, waste of time concept. Okay, let's get back. And I don't want to learn C#. I want to learn ASB a little bit. Do you have that? I want to do learn to code with CO existing level ups. Game development series, game maker. This is wonderful. I didn't see that. Okay, playlist on channel 9. Game development with contract. HTML and CSS fundamental development for developer over the course of 20 episodes. Oh, this is good. By the way, this is good by Microsoft. Okay, CSS file fundamental. Good. Learn video. Now it's the time for learning. Where to go from here? And you did pass all of that. You did pass all. Now finding a customer. Good. And this customer have, for example, a situation. Now let's get back to the BI triangle. They have a situation here. They want to build a system, okay, for their team. Good. And that is an intranet system, for example. And I want in that system, here's our friend appear in the office when he did enter and when he did leave. Now this is one thing I wanted. This is what I need from my team. Like, here's my team. I need to know this timing when they did leave, because they are out. Do you see this? Prospecting, presenting and sales. We are like, why we go to the business? We are going for the business for prospecting and presenting and sales. Good. When I'm going to leave, is it 9 or 5? Like at 9 a.m. I did arrive. When I'm going to leave this location, you are going to leave at 9:10, 9:20, 9:15. Okay, and to the market, to the map, finding customers. Good. This is a project, very simple project. Here's Feras. Okay, and Feras did arrive at this moment. Okay, here's the arrive at this moment, and he did left at this moment. Okay, good. I don't care. I really don't care about when he did arrive and when he didn't arrive. Good. If he didn't reach here and he did drink his coffee outside, okay, I know that he's going for a meeting at 9:05, for example. Good. But I don't need anybody indoor. I don't want to see anybody indoor from 9 to 5. This is business. This is why we built. Do you see this amount of this thing here? This amount of things available here? We don't want to see anybody indoor. That is the idea. If I'm going to build system to see anybody indoor, good. Now the funny part, that the one with the artificial intelligence and these things, they don't want to see anybody indoor. That's right, but they did make a mistake. They started to go for the outdoor people. No, 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 no. That is a major that you didn't should create anything about it. And solution that place, like his chat system and here's an AI, his phone system and here's an AI. No, 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 no. There's empathy, something called empathy. If the sales agent doesn't have empathy, or the customer service doesn't have any empathy, teach that feeling to the computer. This computer now he feel empathy. What is the level of empathy, and without losing control? Huh? Like, teach the computer now that thing. Teach it. I don't know. Teach the computer the tone of voice. Teach the computer to present himself and as a help, but not as a sale, but as a sale person. How? Do that. Here's somebody that is done by spirit level. Do you know that the first year the sales agent spirit is being hammered over and over and over? Second year, same story. But he started to feel that he is free. I'm a free person. I do bring income to this company. I'm free. Good. Like the first sales is a soul cleaning thing. Oh, I need this feeling. Like the soul, like it's raining in Africa. And it's raining, man. Oh, it's not raining, you are crying. Why they make sales raining now me? Okay, now this is what really matters. Do you see the amount of information that they are giving you? Like this is Microsoft. Do you see that this is HTML and CSS? What do you mean? This is this point. This is HTML. No, this is the idea. This is another program, by the way. They didn't reach this level. Idea for serving the vein. They didn't speak about that. Like, you will not say, okay, here's Air Nightingale from blah 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 telling you to do 4 or 5 IDs. Like, there's nobody that tell you checklist by Air Nightingale, checklist by Air Nightingale program Nightingale program. I did speak about it, but I didn't say the names. Okay, just try to reach, because there's a lot of information. Nobody did say, okay, the daily 6 program. Like, I didn't say that. Like, no one did teach me that. What do you mean by that? Well, there's a plan here is the daily 6 program, and that is the core of the system. Here's the system of programming. Okay, this thing now into papers, into work. Here it is. This is how Microsoft did it. The 1 2 3 4 5 plan now into its virtuality. This is how they did it. This is how Mobirise did it. I do remember now, just to be here fair to Microsoft, I do remember there's drag and drop. Here's the toolbox. Okay, I should see the HTML view. There's something called HTML view. I don't see that. View HTML object class view team explorer blah 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 bookmarks call history class view code object browser output I don't know, there's HTML view, and there's something like, do you see this button here should be an client side, server side, I don't know. They provide you with these tools, and that's it. Okay, and now it's the job of the teacher. Do you see these teachers here? It's the job of the teacher. CSS color and background. Good. Oh boy, I know. I didn't bring Microsoft to the table. Okay, let me find. Let me do something. Okay. Good. Here's the web page. Good. First of all, we need a header, something called header, and that header maybe is we call this, to this point here, we call this banner. Good. This is the banner. Then we have some features. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 4 from this thing here. Here's 4. Okay. We call this a class. Good. Now we need here customer relation management. This thing here. We have here footer. Good. Now the banner here have the pane or the company name. Here's company name. Then it have the pane. Then it have the call to action. Good. Now Microsoft here. Okay. I'm not typing anything. Microsoft here in their system. This is the startup system. God, they really have no idea. Okay, here's the home page. Good. Now here's the header. Okay, let me have this image. Okay, this thing here is the header, and this is the pane, what people read, and this is the call to action. Now this will be a button. This thing here will be a button. Tools, text. This will be a button. Should be a button, link, button. Usually it's an A, which is a link. Good, and it will look like a button. Paragraph, and here's header. Okay, here's the header. Header 1, H1. Here's the paragraph, and here's the paragraph. Good. Now they created a row. Do you see this? This is not a row. It should be all of these here on a row, right? But I didn't. Okay, let's say, okay, I have 3 of it. I don't have 4. I have 3. These are the product features. Good. Now this is fast product. This is fast application. This is reliable application, and it is secure. Okay, reliable as you don't need that much of support. You easy to learn, easy to blah blah blah. Okay, this is the first one. This is the second one. This is the third one. Okay, he have 3. Okay, he have 3, which is the same image. He have 3. Good. He have 3. Good. Here is this level here. Good. Now this is the home page. Versus the home page. This means that I did give them access to my system, and my system did show this. Now this is the index page. HTML private home. Okay. Add selection, render bundles, knockout, and app. Okay. So what is happening? What is happening? In the plan. Good. We can type in the programming language, like here's some HTML. Here's some HTML code. Good. Okay, some HTML code. Here's some CSS code. Okay, like and here's some JavaScript code. Script code, and here's some okay, and your code will declare, like, okay, this is C#, this is C#, and your code here will declare things like, okay, this is HTML, here's that, like use this and use that and use that. It's a combination of these things. Good. Like, and here's the CSS, and here's blah blah, use this folder, bring this, bring that. I know that I'm saying things that doesn't appear. Do you see, like, here it is. Good. Here it is. Remove. Okay. Remove. And that was a web application by Microsoft. Like, this is this is a web application by Microsoft. I'm somebody who's going to create a website using Microsoft help. Can I create like a new empty one? See if I have. This is the core template for creating ASP project template for project. No, I need it empty. I need it empty. Can you do that? Creating solution. This version. Now it doesn't mean that they are making things a little bit bad. No, they are making things. Oh boy. Now I'm going for this. Imagine a website designer now, who is, or a website solution developer now, from who do follow Microsoft opinion. Good. And he did make this. Here's Nevada, and he did get into like that. Nearby, let's see, nearby here, nearby somebody here, and he's looking for, I don't know, let's say he's going for a job. He said, okay, I did one university to professional body like Microsoft. They did teach me very well, and now for work, for CV. Okay, I have this CV. Good. And he said, okay, website designers, I will be with this bio, website designers. Okay, and Reno. Okay, he said that he's looking to have a job. Good. I'm looking to have a job here. I'm looking for a job. Good. And this view here, this website designer, let's click this one here. Good. If you tell me that I'm a website designer and you are a website solution developer, good. I did see your CV, I did see everything from your side. Now I'm going to use your help to help people to have a website. Good. How much do you think I will pay you? How much do you think I will pay you? And if you said that this country is open for businesses and they are going to test ideas with us, we have Microsoft supporting us. Just a second. Do you see these lines here? Like 7 lines. You will pay me for the line. Do you see this line? Do you understand this thing here? No, before teaching you anything, I don't know. Do you understand this line here? Okay, if I'm going to learn this line and teach it to you, then test you on that, and then you are going to pay me for the test, you are going to pay me for that, and pay me for that. Now let's calculate your cost. Okay, this is your paycheck. This is the value that you provide to the hour. You see this, you understand it. You see this, you understand it. You see this thing here, you understand it. You deal with it. You can change thing here. Good. There's the sales agent, and there's you. You create pages. If the sales agent said, okay, not your information, the sales agent will read and will say, not your information. I have no idea what he's talking about. Okay, if you did say, if we say, okay, your information is good, is good, is good, okay, you will say that, you will say that. How to, oh, forget about that idea. You will say, your information is good, good. I believe server side, yeah, server side. I was thinking about how to intercept the code here and get back to CSS, get back to C sharp, then from C sharp to that thing. Okay, but you as a, where is that? Here. Now you as a developer here, do you see these lines here? This now we are on the same page. You are an HTML developer. I'm a HTML. Now you are a CSS. What, is it still running? No, it's done. You are a CSS. Where's CSS here? Bootstrap JavaScript. You are phone models, controllers. Where's the CSS file? Results, providers, models. .cs. No, this is C sharp. Blah blah blah. Where's the CSS? Contents. Where is your? Now all of this is Bootstrap side with CSS. Okay, you understand the CSS file. You know the CSS file. You have padding from the top for the body 50, padding from the bottom 50, padding dash content. So there's something called the class called padding horizontal, padding dash or attach at media, play max. Okay, and there's a class. This is ID. Is this a class or this is an ID? If I said okay, body. If I said hashtag, if I said hashtag banner, this is a class. Okay, this is a class. All I said okay, banner, and all an ID. Okay, is this a class or this is a class? Who's going to get paid for this idea? This is a question. You. The idea that you are going to change this banner color here. You are going to make, okay, here's banner, and you said in this banner, this H1 here color is this thing. Okay, hashtag banner H1, hashtag banner H1, as I remember. Right, H1, yeah. Okay, if there's banner and H1 for the banner thing, this inside this H1 here will be have this color. This color is blah blah color thing is red. It's red. I think this semicolon is right. I think. Good. Then okay, here, this banner color is a black. Is a black. Text is RGB. Come on, RGB. No, color RGB. You have RGB. No, you have RGB. Here it is. Red green rule. Small letter, capital letter, doesn't matter. RGB. Okay, I said 255. I said black. No, let's make it red. 200. So red, green, blue. I did type it by my hand. Okay, if I did spend an hour doing this page, good, you are going to pay me, right, for production, right? And I do understand all of this Microsoft thing. I can click these things here. I do understand what Solution Explorer here is doing, all these files. And if somebody else is working here and he's looking for desktop and he said, okay, here's the website designer page, and he click here, oh, this doesn't exist. Okay, here's website designer 1, and he click this thing here. Okay, we are doing very well. And okay, I'm going to fix this application, and okay, here's website designer. Okay, I need, do you see this color here in the header? Do you see this thing? I don't like it, that color. I want to make it red. Huh, he did make it that, and he did publish it, and he did a click like that. Do you see the banner here? It's red. It's very nice red, by the way. Good. And by the way, this is a CMS. Now this is the point here. If I did handle this application to the end user, okay, and he's going to change that color alone. Okay, we call that support. No, don't save it. We call that support. And actually, we don't provide. I don't think that this BO here provide. What is the debug? Let's see the build thing. Do they provide them with the DLL file? Let's see the folder. Let's see the folder. Here's the folder. Okay. Source. Application one. Application one. I don't know. There's the bin. Like this is the bin, and there's something that you handle. How to deploy this thing? Deploy for deployment. Prepare this for deployment. Deploy. Build for deployment. Build application. So this is publish. Publish for application one. Okay, they have publish. Create a new. Select existing. Azure app service fully management. Okay, so I have to use this thing. No, I have ISC FTP configure. Publish. IS file transfer. Okay. Folder. Oh, bin release publish. Bin release publish. Okay, publish. Start. Now that click is published. Like the idea we see that folder is published. I want to see that. Folder profile. Here's document published successfully. Here's computer. Here's C user. Source. Reps. Bin. Publication. Bin. Release. Publish. Okay, this is the application. Where's the bin? Same story. What to upload now? Views. Here's the home. Here's the index. No, this is with the source code. Oh, yeah, I get the idea now. Okay. I forget something. Okay. Here's the painting. Good. Now, this is why it's happening with Microsoft and the programming languages. Good. Me as a developer, I see things. As a developer, I see things. I see my work. Okay. Good. But you as somebody who see it, okay. Well, here's some work. Computer is doing work. Is doing some work. Okay, computer is doing some work. Good. So my computer is doing some work. Okay, and here's your browser. Okay, browser. You see it as the plan. 1, 2, 3. You see it as the idea. You see it as a design. This is the files that you see. You see it as animation. You can have it. You can have this plan. 4. You see it as JavaScript. As idea, design, animation. Idea, design. Oh, I did forget something. Idea, structure. Was HTML file. 3. Design. 4. Animation. Okay, and this is idea, my text, my videos, my things. Structure is HTML code. Design, CSS file, animation JavaScript file to JavaScript file. Okay, you see at this level. Good. Now, okay, you said C#, you said programming. Okay, here's my programming. Here's my programming. Here it is. Now within my programming, I do these plans. Like I do configure these things together. You can see it here. You can see it here. You can see it here. Like for example, where's the JavaScript? Here's the JavaScript. Okay, do you see how amount of files? This already work. Okay. Here's the already work. Look out validation. Okay. Where's the HTML? Well, there's more than one HTML. There is confirm your email HTML. There is login failure. Okay, and he did bring that. View big. I don't know. Password. Login. Forget. So this is built ready for a system with access. Add phone number, change password, index, manage login, set password. I believe the team of Microsoft building these systems, they are not qualified to help businesses. Like a basic thing. Ask me why. Well, they are not qualified like these people. They are not qualified. Do you share this page? Look anything about share this page. Now let me show you something here. This is the community work view. I don't know if the professional have something else. No. Still. Solution. If this is the community thing, like if there's Microsoft impact to the community. God, you are really. Now, just a second. This a lot of things, right? Now PHP is PHP. Now, do you remember when I say, okay, this is an orange tree, and here's somebody who did operated from MFC workflow somewhere here. That is Microsoft. They said MFC workflow 3 orange levels blah blah blah. Okay, and here's PHP. Will say okay, fine. Period. I will type this. Here's a notepad. Okay, don't annoy me. Here's a PHP. Here's a PHP declaration. PHP, don't annoy my existence. Okay. And here's the end of the PHP. I think this is how to end it. I think that is that right? PHP. I think that. I don't know. No, it's just a second PHP file. No. A waste of time. You see the waste of time? I don't save it. Google PHP file. Okay, PHP file menu, function, array, blah blah blah, fish name. Here's PHP. Oh, okay. I did forget that. Okay, here's PHP. Okay, we still open and we end it here. Okay, here's PHP. If I want to end it, let me see the code. If I want to end it, it's PHP. If I want to echo something, okay, here's HTML. Okay, here's the variable. Here is the for each. Here's the another variable and some echo. Do you have some echo? Okay, here's the HTML code. There's some HTML code. Yeah, okay. Here's echo. Public is HTML with PHP. Like this row here. Just wait a second. This PHP thing here. Okay. And this Microsoft thing here. Good. And this map here. And this map here. Okay. And this product idea thing. Good. Are you with me? Or you did lost it? Okay, and this idea thing, I have a product, okay, and this production team, are they PHP production team? Are they? I'm going for that. Like, if I'm going to confuse you about something, like, yeah, what he's doing to me, he should teach me things one by one, and he should know what he's talking about. He shouldn't waste my time with things that he don't know about it. Okay, why? Why would I do this? Because this is a product. This is the least important thing in a business. Where's the most important thing is a business? Is communication, finding the customer. If you are going to waste your time here, we call this concept, like this thing here. This thing here, we call it the waste of time concept. Here's access to the information. Do you see this? This is access to the information. The moment you need the information, you will have it. Here's Visual Studio. Okay, I have no idea about what is Visual Studio. For free, developing intelligent bots. I'm serious. Okay, deploying .NET Web Apps to Azure. Introduction to ASP.NET Core with Studio to that. A guide to object-oriented practice. Increase productivity and security with enterprise. But on other hand, PHP developer will go with this, and he will say, echo. Hello world, man. He will say, hello world. Okay, and we'll close it. Okay, and that's it. This is a web application. Done. Okay, database, same story, copy pasted. Windows thing here, like they said, do you see? It's up to you. What do you decide? Good. Now Microsoft really, I don't know. I have no idea. But dealing with them. Do you see from the website, from the first beginning thing, you don't deal with the why. Why you have Office? Why you have Windows? Good. They don't sell you with the why. If I said, okay, Office, okay, shop now. Okay, I will click Office, shop now. I will click it for home. Good. They will sell it to me. For home. Where's for home? Come on. Okay, what do you need? Best value? Buy now. Office 365 home. They will sell it to me. They will sell you Word and Excel and PowerPoint, Outlook, Publisher, PC Access, PC, OneDrive, Skype, blah blah blah, and give me this. And okay, buy now, 799.99. Okay, and okay, buy now. If I click buy now, I will buy it. Okay, they didn't tell me why it is. Oh boy. Oh my god. They didn't tell me why it is. I will not buy it. I will not buy this thing. Tell me why I should have it. Okay, until I reach this level here, I go to Visual Studio thing, and here's some teacher telling me about Microsoft, or here's some teacher telling me about PHP. Here's somebody who's telling me about that and about that, and I'm lost. As a matter of fact, I should be here looking for customers, and when I find a customer, I will tell you. I will tell you which one I did use. It's 5:09 a.m. Okay, we will learn. Like I don't care. I do learn things. Okay, here's Microsoft. I can learn. These are folders. Started to feel like a little bit comfortable with it. Here's the home thing. Okay, here's the home, and CS, it's HTML. I do have in my mind some plan. Okay, but you didn't tell me that plan. Here's the solution. Start using it. Okay, here's my teachers. Okay, here's my teacher. I know they have some teachers. I'm not saying anything. Okay, academy. Where's your academy? Education. Here's education. Here's your education. Good. But in the process, I'm becoming their asset. In the process, I'm becoming their asset. When I go to company, I'm not the company asset. I'm your asset for the next 2 years. That's it. And you see these kids here, like, unlock limitless learning. Now, I don't believe that this is limitless learning. I don't believe that. This thing here, like when I look here, this, and when I look here, I don't believe that mindset is limitless learning. This is a limitless learning. This is a limitless testing ideas. When we get back to the concept of testing ideas, do you see this thing? I will run it here. I'll run it here. Now, marketing opinion. Here's a marketing opinion. Why would you take my email address and password? Why would you give me an account? Use a local account to log in. Why would you give me an account? You did give. I should register here on your page. Why would you give me this thing here? Why? On other hand, here's a new project. Create a new site. Okay, mobirise. Does he said okay? Create any account for the customers? I would say no. Here's this thing. Here's this thing. Here's this thing. Here's your 4. I will go with this standard. Here's your this thing, and here we are done with the footer. And here's a footer. Here's a footer. If I'm going to do subscribe, I will do some violation, and I will do this thing. Share this up. Here it is. Share this page. Done. Okay. Let's do that here. But now let it publish and see the amount of work that we did have here. Test. Large desktop. Testing ID. Okay, publish it. This is it. Here's an ID. Now, by the way, no coding, mobile friendly, unique styles, and information here is really do work. Email, subscribe, blah blah. Connect with us. Here's that, and here's share this page. Already my idea is testable. Now, if I get back here to the running application by Microsoft, where's that? I can't see it. I don't know what it is. This is level like this is a web-based solution developer level. Okay, and he's now here's a website. Here's a web-based solution developer, and he's already damaged. Like, oh, I did damage you here. Why? Where's the value thing? Okay, here's Facebook. Let's see Facebook. www.facebook. His Facebook did that approach.com. He's going to do that. Facebook. I don't know if they have that. Here's Facebook. Here's a startup page for Facebook. Here's a login for application. Email, password, and here's the thing here. Good. I can do that. Like I can change these things here, like this email password. I can change it. I can add more things here. You can add that, you know. You can add that, you know. Okay, but if you did look here, okay, this is the level, and you did look here, this is the level. Where's your running application? I have to look for the running application now. Now, if you said, okay, you are going to continue, here you are going to continue with the system, right? You are going to continue with the system. I'm going to do, where's the folder? Here's the folder. Here's the folder. This HTML file. I can do this. PHP file. I can do that. Can I have this file? I can do this thing. Just a second. Let me get back a little bit. It's PHP file. Edit. Here's HTML file. Edit. Okay, no. PHP file with HTML. I didn't forget that. How to do that? Yeah, I will do that like this. Okay. PHP file. How to do that? Edit. You'll say PHP and you say that. Okay. And we'll see in the middle here. If you are going to stop it, you'll say okay, here's that, and okay, this is done. This is a PHP file, and after that you can type the HTML. Like PHP will intercept the HTML file. Yeah. Edit. Open with Notepad, Control and Alt, Control and C, and if I set this like that, PHP file. Now I'm dynamic. Okay, and there's another application can help me with PHP thing. Don't save. Now let's see the standards thing. I would say don't save. I would say okay, we need to use Google PHP friends with PHP friends thing. PHP friends. So yeah, these people here, they provide a system. No, not that. Exam install and download for Apache friends. But before that I need NetBeans. Okay, NetBeans. I will see something. Welcome to NetBeans, and I said okay. NetBeans. Okay, download NetBeans for PHP. The NetBeans IDE and fast blah blah blah. Okay, what to download you? Download NetBeans. I have to decide which one. Okay, I need HTML, PHP, HTML, JavaScript. Yeah, I will have the PHP, blah blah blah, JavaScript. Download for 64-bit. Yeah, Apache, Java. This is JavaScript. This is Java. Not Java. No, this is PHP. This is C and C++. This is another development environment, and it is by netbeans.org. Okay. I need this. Download x64. I'm looking for the standards. I don't want to provide my opinion. Okay, 111. It's downloading. It's been, I don't know how much it's been. It's been 2 hours. Okay. Okay, this is in production here. Like, let's get back a little bit. MBI triangle here. We did add another one. We did add another mission. Okay, and we did add it. Let's type here. we did add this. And let's see another one here. Okay, now let's get back here. Let's get back this here. Okay, this one here. Okay, team leadership and mission, and we decided to go with PHP, and we decided to go also with what was that, with NetBeans and XAMPP. This viewer here. Well, this will install. So there's more than one company now. Good. Another one. There's another one. Okay. This view operates from this thing. They also operate from improvement. They operate from Air Nightingale application improvement thing. Good. And the idea here is helping view. The idea is production. Good. And any software that you use, is you are an investment from, like, you are in their team, but you are here. Good. You are not the egg. Now I will get back to this thing. I will get back to this thing. Good. This thing. I'm installing this software to show you the PHP and how to intercept thing. All of that is a waste of time. All of that is a waste of time. All of that is okay. Open, yes. All of that is a waste of time. All of that is a waste of time. All of that is a waste of time. There's a waste of time concept. I did study that in university. Well, they did waste your time. No, don't check for updates. Check for updates. All of that is a waste of time. All of that is a waste of time. Okay, now we're like, why is this system is really amazing? Did you see that 5 minutes thing? Done. We are done. There's something they did with blah blah and programming thing. Programming thing. They did that. Or programming thing was I did type, where I did type things. I will show you that here with the system here with NetBeans. They did type also things. Okay, they created a pain solver. They did that. This tool alone is a story. And we have Microsoft framework. Now if you want to study Microsoft framework to create this control here, oh boy, that will be bad. Or you are going to study NetBeans framework to create this control, that will be a little bit easier. And yeah, this is this Microsoft thing. It's Microsoft. This is Microsoft impact to the community. I don't know who they are hiring in their system analysis and infrastructure. Good, but I believe their thing, like their approach to the team. This idea is about team thing. I did see companies declare emergency mode for their team, like their approach for team and support for team. They did like, I don't know how many years, like a year of work. Then they have to do something. That year of work of all the employees is like, okay, let's forget about it and start from the beginning. Come on, Microsoft. Why? I don't know. Breakpoint, blah blah blah. This, that. Now let's see the simplicity of NetBeans. NetBeans are already completing NetBeans. This is Java, not JavaScript. There's JavaScript and Java. Java is a programming language, like Windows application programming language, yes. Like web thing, yes. And there's PHP. What is PHP? PHP is somebody who wanted to get hired, and he wanted his CV to be shared with the world. His CV, and he ended up creating PHP. There's no jobs back. Like he did the idea of there is no jobs for developers Well, that years ago. They started things that is not available in this world to have some jobs. They started their own domains, like here's water, here's land, and here's sky. Each one of these we call it a domain. Okay, now you are a programmer. PHP. Ah boy, where's it's done? It means it's done. It means no, you did bake the community thing. Like, do you see this? You did bake the community. It's free, okay? And this is paid, okay? Okay. We love Microsoft. Okay, I'm not saying anything. Here's a new project. This is done with PHP. It's PHP and same story. PHP application. This is PHP 5 for existing for remote server. PHP next 5. No, I don't want PHP 7. Let's keep it 5.6. Maybe I will write code. I will copy paste some codes with some help. And okay, next. Okay, finish. Let's finish this thing. Okay, here's the PHP code. Here's the index. Here's how to type it. To type that. Okay. I want to have that project indoor. Open project. I want that from the desktop website testing IDs thing. This one, open project. I want it. Yeah, open it. Open project. Okay, I want to have these assets. Okay, I will do something. Where you are located? Okay, this is located here. PHP desktop. C. Users. Novo. I believe that source tracing. No. Android.net. Blah blah blah. Oracle. Where's the NetBeans? What document? Do you have anything here? NetBeans project. PHP project 1. MP project. Okay. Now this is the level of what? 4 first points. Here's the project. Website designer. No, there's test IDs. Okay, this is the test IDs. I will have it like this. I will have like this project here as Windows, as everything is done. Okay, now I want to have it here. I want to have it here. PHP project, MP project. Okay, keep it here. On here. Thank you very much. I don't need this. Okay, let's keep this. Okay, now this is index.php. This is index. I will copy paste that. Okay, we will have that working. NetBeans. Where's NetBeans? I did close it. Okay, here's NetBeans again. Okay, he did have it. He did show me the error in Bootstrap. Where's the error? Bootstrap. Where's their error? Where it is? Here. What should I do? I don't care. Keep it as it is. It's not my job. This is Twitter job. I'm not gonna fix it. They are going to fix it. Here's the file that I did have. Okay. Oh, you shouldn't do that. It's not my job. They did that. Okay. See in this here HTML. Okay. In the body here, if you are going to do that, you will have this in the body. Okay. Let's have this. Control and O. Control and C. Index.php. Well, this is what this is. This thing here in the body. You will add the PHP. Control and Z. Do you see this thing here? Okay. Okay. Let's copy paste here. Here's two HTML files. This is the first one. This is the second one, and here's the PHP body. Okay. I know. Don't annoy me. I know. Okay, done. I will keep this here. Here's the HTML. All that is available. control and as. Let's simulate this. Now this would be should be a index to PHP. This I can localhost to connect. Okay, there's no localhost. I should have some localhost here. Okay, which is this thing, Apache thing. The Apache, like I have a server now on my computer. No, I know that this thing work. I did see it. Okay, this is the HTML file, this is your index file. He will call it, he will do everything he want to do, and here it is. Like if you want to see this, here it is, index.html, not the PHP index.html. Here it is, HTML. Oh, localhost. This site can. Oh, shouldn't be here. Should be on the localhost control panel. I should install. I should install that. Where's the admin? No. There was another file. Here was this exam installer. I have to have that exam for Windows. Blah blah blah. Awesome. Blah blah blah. Okay, exam Windows there. Blah blah. Awesome. Okay. Now what I did is just a second, so you understand why I did. Now I did see that Microsoft really have something. I did bake that mobirise will build the graphical user interface. Then I said, okay, Microsoft is going to push me on the C# language. Did you see that? He did push me in the C# language. I do program C#, I do program VB.NET, I do all these programming language. I know it. I did have some things on it, and it's a waste of time. It's a concept. It's under concept of waste of time. What I said, okay, here's PHP. The powerful of PHP that, like, okay, I'm dealing with 1 2 3 4 5 plan. One of it is HTML. Well, if you are going to use PHP, you say this thing here, and you say this thing here. Done. This is the framework. Nothing more, nothing less. If this is HTML file, as we did here. Where's the file? Here's the NetBeans, as we did here. Do you see this? This is HTML. This is the complete work from another application, another framework, and here in the body, here in the body, here in the body. Where's the body? Here in the body. Put your code here. This is the framework of PHP. Huh? Like, do you see these things? Put it anywhere and go. Take it and go. Now in Microsoft, if I'm going to do that, if Microsoft, here's Microsoft. This is HTML in Microsoft. Just a second. What should I do here? Like intercepting the code and making this from client side to server side. What I'm going to do? Huh? And do you see this? Process memory. There's a lot of things going on. Okay, let's get back to the drawing. This one here. Then what I have to do is to pick the server. After this point here, I have to operate on this plan. 1, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, host plan, domain host, and SSL. Okay, this is what I'm going to operate. How much is this going to cost you? Well, for 3 months, it did cost me like these 2 points here did cost me, all of these 2 points did cost $31 with database. Like database here is an option. Huh. And my work, and I don't have to go all through that framework thing, and I can develop. I can design websites, plus I can provide solutions, and I keep my mind clear. My mind still mine. This is mine. Now, why I describe it as my mind is still mine? Because it's well documented. Here's this thing here. Now we are working on this thing here. We are working on the server, like the Apache server. All of this is free. Just a second. All of this is free. From the point of picking the NetBeans, I decided from the programming language itself to the server itself to the Linux, to the operating system itself, and to the education itself, all of that is free, and community work. Good. And there's something important, because active user on your system, some function are restricted with UIC. Please avoid to install exam to missing with permission or deactive UI mission. I have no what to do, because an activated user account, I have no idea why is this cancel. Yes, cancel. He did say something about activating users, blah blah blah. Good. But what I'm trying to say, I will show you that work on a real, like this work here will not be local, it will be on a server. Like here's my Gmail, here's gmail.com. I have a server, like a real one. Do you see this? See, activate, like service activated for your thing. Like this plan here is on the server, and this thing, this amount of money, like no, no, it's not that amount of money. It's like $14, or they like without the integrity, like $20. Okay, something like 20, 13 for, I don't know, something like that. Okay, I'm not gonna install that. And Microsoft telling me that no, do you see that number will be this number minimum without the training, like with this all cloud, this all cloud of being an IT. Come on. Okay, it's well documented. Anything here is well documented. There's a lot of projects also. Good. No testing. That is testing. Like, okay, he's going to test us. Oh, okay, I will have a degree and I will tell everybody about it. That's why it's happening, and they will respect me. Like this, like print it to yourself. Like if this thing is going to make people, like this thing, like this paper will make people respect you. How? Like it I see it in the market. Like here's the owner of the like here's like here's the company, here's the publisher, here's the paper thing business. Hi, how are you? I'm very fine. Listen, I want you to help me to create 100 of that. Okay, it will cost you $35. Okay, I will have that for $35. 100? Yes. Really? Okay, what do I need next? Well, the stamp. Because these people did stamp it, this means that people will respect me? How? I don't know. People don't respect me for that. Why? People think that there's some connection behind that. Like, okay, he have the stamp on his paper. Like he have a stamp on his paper. What does that mean? Well, that mean he have some. Maybe he have money. I can walk to him and ask him for money. Well, I will walk to him and ask him for money. Let's see. Tick 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 tick. And walk. Hi, how are you? I'm very good. Listen, I need from you $100. Get lost. Why? Well, I don't have that $100. Do you know how much these people pay me? They pay me like $1,000, $2,000. And like, do you know how much I pay for rent? Do you know how much I pay for? Okay, have a good day. Have a good day. Now, people, how people respect you now? If there's no help from your side, there's no help from my side. Okay, I don't respect you. There's no money from your side. Okay, I'm going to sell you something now. How much it cost me? Are you going to sell it to me cash or credit? What is your payment method? Get lost. You are not a customer. You are a toxic customer, by the way. So this is Microsoft thing. Like there's some value. They create this domain. This, like, we are Microsoft. We are PHP. Also PHP have that. Okay, do you see this thing? Okay, is done with this thing, like small thing. Unbelievable. Okay, so I did use mobirise, I did use NetBeans and the hosting. But when I did reach the host, I decided, okay, here's XAMPP and these things. I did download it, but I did reach a level, okay, I don't want to download it because I did already pay for some services. This website here, we can test on, like if I'm having something to be done with PHP, I can test it here. And to be honest, I will copy paste it. True, there is a rule that said, okay, don't copy paste it, read it and rewrite it. Okay, don't copy paste it, read the code, rewrite it. Why? Because you are going to damage the work. Okay, you don't do that. This is some of the rules, but that to who? That to Microsoft. Do you see that? This is for Microsoft. You don't copy. Like if you did find some open source thing, don't copy paste it, because Microsoft said so. Don't follow the open source thing. Okay, you see it, then you copy paste it, like you read it, you then start that. What happened if I did copy paste it? What is going to happen? You might lose the project. Okay, but what if I didn't make any mistake? What is going to happen? Well, you are going to use the open source thing, but you are going to make a mistake. This is the team leader. I'm going to make a mistake. Why? I'm not going to make a mistake. Here's that. This is working here and this is working here. Copy paste, it's work. This open source code do really work. It's an open source code. Do work? Yeah. They said that. Okay. So I believe today, like these days, it's okay to copy paste. Like, why not to copy paste? If that one did say, okay, you can copy paste, you can copy paste, but we don't allow you to see our codes. Do you see? Who want to see the code behind this? Like, I don't want to see the code behind this. I don't want to fix anything. Do you know why? Because here it is done. If I'm going to create this plan, I'm busy on HTML, CSS, and blah 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 blah. Good. At some point, I did have that. Good. 100%, I will see mobirise. I will see some business like this as a solution, a pain solution. This business here is a pain solver. This business here is a pain solver. Did you see that pain from Microsoft? And no coding and free. Okay, the amount of money that you are going to pay following Microsoft opinion is a lot. Okay, in a production level, if I said okay production, and there's some customers, I don't have an issue with paying people. Like, here somebody is going to provide me with the system that doesn't need that amount of support. Their words are trusted. Okay, and this mistakes turn off doesn't happen. They did solve that. Okay, and they are not planning on the team, like, okay, let's update the team, let's do that. And they are not planning on the repurchase thing. They are not growing their businesses with the repurchase. They are growing their businesses with the value. Good, there's some huge value here. Okay, and if I did click like this, I will see the values. I will say, okay, do you see this? Microsoft is better than Mobirise because they are following the standards. Okay, let's pay these people here. But the funny part that they are not, and they are telling me that they are good. No, they are not. Okay, and I have to, like, in a business here, if the business here team good, from this notepad, do you see this notepad here? Okay, done. We are doing the digitizing thing. We are done. We are digitizing. There's nothing needed. Like you said, NetBeans. No. Here's NetBeans. Go. I did remember. Here's NetBeans. You said HTML. Okay, here's HTML. Don't annoy me, kid. Here's HTML. You said CSS. Okay, don't worry about it. We will fix it. Here's body. Here's CSS file. Where to type it? Okay, that is another story. You said JavaScript. Okay, script. No worry about it. You said script. Here's script. Come on, script. Here's script. This is JavaScript file. Yeah, this is a JavaScript file. Okay, why they would create a framework so you can buy it as a non-open source, non-open source. Your customer can see the line. What is the difference? Well, you can sell this for your customer for $1 if it is open source. If it is open source, $2. Hey, this open source is $1, this non-open source, and this is $2. Okay, how this thing will cost me? Well, this will cost you $1. Why? Okay, what happened if I did use this? Well, this will cost you $0. This will cost you $0, and with some things like that, you will make the customer pay you $1. Is that marketing plan? It's not a marketing plan. I did pay you the $1 here, and I did also have the $1 here. No, you don't get the idea here. You will pay $50,000 here, and you will pay for the host like say $500 per day. Why? Like, what is your other options? Like, you're going to pay $1,000 here. Okay. How? Why is that? Well, because you are going to use this system to run. Yes, this is it. No, we are going to pay that. Okay, now what? Well, you are going to pay for the line $1, for the 2 lines for the open source $2, and this will cost you like 300 thing. Come on, I don't understand what you are talking about. Just because I don't want to give the customer my code and my work. Here's my work. You did pay for it? Yes, you did pay for it. Here is your work. Okay, pay me $1. Okay, I have to enter all of that. Yes, you have to enter all of that. Well, okay, I want to have this. This is my SQL. This is SQL server. They call it SQL. Right? Okay, they call it SQL. Okay, SQL. Okay, this is Oracle thing. I don't know, license something about Oracle. This is license for some amount of you. Huh? Don't tell me that you are going to bring your friends. Good. And the other thing is going for databases now. Okay, this is a complete. I believe like the 5 points. Okay. At some point I will need the access. I do understand now with this flow. I do understand my work. It's not the idea that when we go to the maps we see developers did damage the standards and didn't know what they are doing. Okay, not the idea that they are the situation here. No, they are not. Do you see this? Do you know where you are if you are an investor? Investors don't approach this location. They don't approach internet. I did see that. I did hear that. I did watch that over and over. And all of them, all the investors, any investor, good, all of them. Listen, marketing, product, price, promotion, place. This is website, app, virtual, place. Good, paper, map, and bin, stage. From paper to digital. From paper to digital, like digitized to digitized. Why save it? Just save it, print it. This is IT. Period. This is information technology. Your other solution here for website and app is map. Why computer? Why computer? Generating leads. Generating leads and pull marketing and creating values for pull marketing. Why all of this is happening? All of this is happening? Well, in 1990s, some vegetable sellers continue manage to survive on not $0 basic as IT information technology advisor. Okay, until political level. Today, now this is today PR level, public relation level, create a app. For what? Why do you think this? Political level, the art of getting funding, the art of getting funds by politician, vegetables. Good. So this all information technology thing, yes. Where's technology thing is really appearing here in the map. Why? Because we talk to view. Map here, talking to view. View really matter for every person. The map thing, how they do that. Well, the axis, why we are interested on the map really so much, because where's the map, where's the view? Count people, count money, and that is on the map. Where they are located, how to access them. They have a phone, each one have a phone. Okay, there's more than one app. Which app with the best attention solution? Push marketing, pull marketing. Good. This is IT. This is why IT. Now let's get back. I know I did speak, and if you did understand what I'm talking, that's great. If you didn't, well, don't. Just hold a little bit. Microsoft, NetBeans, PHP, all of these people, good. They are at some point we didn't find jobs. We need to have some ideas. Some of these ideas are good, some of these ideas are not good. There's no better than people to accept bad ideas and good ideas. We call that testing. If you have the opinion to decide that Microsoft or PHP, Microsoft and its all product, or mobirise, or PHP and NetBeans, and this thing, what I call it, this thing, an XAMPP, okay, Apache Free, all of these people here, okay, they are providing help to the community and they are providing help to the businesses. That's great. Okay, now what really matter for you, the map. If you are going for the map here, Google Maps. We are going to the map here. Good. We are going to sell something. These people here declaring they are open business. No, you are not. No, you are not. Why you are not open business? Do you see the solution by Microsoft? I don't think so that this solution is good for, like, here's the Chinese. Listen, Mr. Chinese, you are going for you are going to help you with Microsoft protections and protection system. No, I'm not gonna use it. Listen, England, we are going to help you with Microsoft protection systems. No. Listen, Russian, we are going to help you with Microsoft protection system. No. Why? Well, here's a map, thank you very much, and here's a notepad. Here's a notepad. I don't care about Microsoft. They created an office, they created blah blah blah. Still a print. Do you print? Yeah, it's a print. Okay. Now there's also, add to the point, there's other operating systems. There are other operating systems, and let's put them on action. Oh boy, that's a waste of time. Now we operate like we have some standards, waste of time concept, and that this thing here is the law of waste of time concept. Since you are trying to handle it, why you are doing this? Well, there's a lot of waste of time. Your time will be wasted on a lot of things, and we are trying to help you with things. Okay, and okay, you don't like the Mr. Feras, you don't like the theme here. I don't like the theme. I don't like the way that do you see this? Done. Here's the standard. I don't like that. Okay, I did spend, I don't know, 10 years to understand, to see this picture. Like, okay, this is it, this is it. Okay, and if I went to Microsoft to teach me, like, we don't like information and blah blah. We like a good teacher. Okay, if I went to Microsoft and okay, teach me that, and okay, I want to learn that sort of thing, as certifications, as somebody respect me for payment as a paycheck. Okay, boy, I would say okay, web-based solution training. Okay, web-based professional training. No, they would say it like this: web-based solution developer. Solution developer training. Professional. Pleasure, blood trigger, blah blah blah. Somebody is going to teach me. Failure in opening a solution. Failure in opening a solution file. Oh boy, by the way, oh shit. Do you see this here? He did tell me the operating system here. Just a second. Do you see the operating system here? Did tell me something. Here's index, and this is not open. The directory name is invalid. Well, like how? Open. How did this happen? I have no idea. This is Microsoft. The directory name. Here it is. Now this is root table level. Like, do you see this? The directory name is invalid. This is root table level. How did this happen? I think the directory name, the reference here, I don't know. Okay, anyway, but I did republish it. It is. Okay. Now this is it for this video. This is it for okay. Now the idea for me, to the point is this: when we learn, like in a production level, this is the most line, I would say, most important line. Technology here, you are buying products. Technology here, you are buying products. Teaching your team on technology, and you are in production. Okay, I don't care if you did provided that training. Okay, after this thing, Microsoft is not a system for doing that. They will delay the process like hell. If you don't believe me, you can see that. Good. The process is really slow. Okay, and they have not, like, you will end up with an empty page or an empty mind, I don't know what to do now. I have no idea. I did learn it. I did learn all your thing. Okay, now what to do? You have to find some solution. How? Well, that will be Air Nightingale. Okay, hi Air Nightingale. How I'm going to do? Okay, that will be Napoleon Hills. Okay, hi Napoleon Hills. How? Well, okay, that will be richdad.com solution and help because they are in today. Okay, hi richdad.com solution. Well, that will be digital marketing. No, no, this is a scam bag person. He have no idea what he's talking about. Okay, now what to do? Well, okay, here's a French somebody who's going to help you with web solution thing. Okay, now Feras, what it is? Here it is. Here it is. Thank you for watching. I really wish you a great day. When it comes to programming, I don't know if you have I know that I didn't answer any question in your mind in programming. I don't want to. I don't want to do that. If it is not real, if it is not going to be translated into financial equivalent, I'm not gonna do that. This thing, this solution is going to be sold for someone. We can learn it. If it is not, shovel it Microsoft, shovel it NetBeans, shovel it PHP in your ass. Why? Customers. And it is a heavy market. It's a hard market, not easy market. I did see games developer who do learn games development 3D, and this level of artist, okay, they do zero income US dollar, and you make them pay for the share. This is Microsoft. They make them pay for the share using the system, and it's open source systems, and they don't make money. Why? Because they didn't know, they didn't reach the level of operating with your framework. They have now to build the plugins to make money. I don't know. Okay, finding the customer is the most important thing in a business. Finding the customer is the most important thing in the business. That is this thing, an idea. Thank you for watching. Have a great day and bye bye.